So in this video, I want to show you how to make comic book eyes. I've been seeing a lot of people do it with 3D printed eyes, and that's the common way of 3D printing people doing it. And I'm a 3D printer, bro, and I was about to do that, but I was thinking, this is a flexible mass, or cowl, and I don't think that would have worked out well. Like, I would have given up all of this, and I didn't want to do that. And I was thinking, I'm an older guy, and I remember watching older TV shows, and older TV shows, you had the bad guys always wearing girls' pantyhoses on their faces. And they seem to be able to see pretty well in that. So I was like, why not use pantyhoses for the eyes? So that's what I did. I ordered some on Amazon, but I'm impatient as heck. And I've been searching for a couple of days at all kinds of stores for white pantyhoses. Apparently, in Korea, that's like hard to find. But I eventually got lucky and I found some socks. And you can see they're kind of shiny on the outside, or maybe not. But in real life, they're shiny. But I was lucky enough, on the inside, they're not so shiny. They have a little bit of shine, but it's not so bad. So I'm going to show you what I did. I got some Velcro, guesstimated how big my eyes were, and I cut it two parts. The hard part here, and then the soft part here. The hard part is actually going to go on the actual eye, on the fabric side. And I'm going to show you how I did that too on this. So you basically cut it out, cut it into a half and then into a fourth. Then you put your fourth onto your pantyhose. This is the second time I've done this. The first time the audio sounded like doo-doo, so I didn't feel like giving you guys that. And you put the hard side onto the actual fabric, as you can see here. Maybe you can't. So this is a hard side. So you want the hard side away from your body, right? So you have the soft side. So if it ever not lines up so much, the worst part that could ever happen is you have some nice soft stuff touching your face. So that's nice, right? So you have the hard side onto the fabric, and you press it into it nice and hard. Now this should take usually like an hour to actually fully grip, but you could be impatient like me, and you just go full send, which I did. And you flip it into the cowl. Now let's see if I can show you this. Now you see into the cowl, I put it into there pretty deep, right? So I'm going to go back to this side so it's a little bit easier. So what I did was put the soft side, once again, just emphasizing that point, deep into the eyebrow area and push in as hard as I can. Now this will eventually pop off, but I'm not wearing this every single night to fight crime because I don't want to die. But you probably could use like a shoe glue, and that probably would work pretty well, or some other type of glue. Please in the comments if you do know the type of glue that would work best with this kind of rubber. Please tell me. I will be super happy. I will pin it, especially if everyone agrees. So, anywho's, plug that sucker really deep inside there, right? And you only want one side of this chashing in there. Oh, and when you make your cuts on the sides, make sure you're kind of far away from the actual the Velcro, because it's going to curl up like super bad, which is gross. Now it's going to be hanging from there, right? So now you're kind of guesstimate where you're going to be putting your cheek at. Okay, cool. So you put your Velcro. Now you put your soft side. Visualize it. Put your soft side into where the cheek is at and stick it in really, really tight. And make sure you take off the plastic so the sticker can get in there, right? And then once that feels nice and secure, you probably should clean this off too, if I forgot to tell you that. So clean that off, right? So now once that's all stuck on nice and good, you get the other side, take this plastic off there, and you pull the nylon pantyhose nice and taut, but give it a little bit of play because your eyes are going to be, especially your eyelashes. I find my eyelashes, because I have long eyelashes, kind of hit this a little bit. So you want to have a little bit of play. You don't want it super tight. And boom, you're done. Usually about 5 minutes for both eyes when you're doing this. It's simple as that, and you can see out of it. At the end of the video, I put on the mask and I show you how it looks, and I turn off the lights and prove that I can see it in the darkness too. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that neat stuff. And thanks. Bye. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your cartoon eyes for your Batman cowl. I think it looks pretty good. It works pretty good. I can see out of this really good. Actually, surprisingly well. I'm going to turn off these lights to simulate if you're walking outside in the darkness to fight crime. Hashtag don't actually fight crime, you'll die. Okay, so you might not be able to see me, but I can see you actually really well. Like actually super well. It's actually kind of crazy. This works.